It all comes down to this. Betis has stumbled quite a bit, so Barcelona is in first place. We are tied with them, but it is the home match of our Champions League first knockout round against Arsenal, and we're 4 goals down, so we need a little help from the FM gods. My name is FM20. It's time to get real. So Betis has stumbled. Let me go here real quick. They lost to Granada, and they lost to Madrid in the Copa del Rey semifinal. But it's this Granada loss, and then the 2 draws. They drew at Deportivo, and they drew at Real Madrid. And Granada, if I remember correctly, they're mid-table, so they're a solid squad. I thought maybe they'd lost to Sevilla. Sevilla's really struggling this year. On the other hand, we got 3 players doubtful, one of which is Bates. He's got a bruised ankle. I would have started Aguilar, but he played in the under-19 game today because I wasn't paying attention. On the other hand, we've been doing okay since the Arsenal loss. We beat Valencia 2-1. It was a tough game. We had to come back in the second half of the match to win. And then against Osasuna, we beat them 4-1. Robert Maria hat-tricks worth of goals. Augusto a penalty kick. So we're playing a really good Barcelona squad today, and then Arsenal. 3 days apart. And of course, I got to play my first teamers for both of them, which means I have to go in and fix my training real quick. So I'm going to do that. When we come back, we're going to play Barcelona. I'll be back in just a bit. So it is by far not our best 11 on the field. It's a good 11, but it's not our best 11. We got Bates in goal, Kermer, Barbosa, Uche, and Tasevski as the defensive back 4. Augusto and Tonho as the midfielders. Pereira and Grasmov as the attacking midfielders. Maria and Roberto up top as the strikers. And of course, all the other players who are injured will be back in a week, which would be nice if we were playing Arsenal in a week, but we're not. We're playing Arsenal literally 3 days from now. And they've got the best player in world soccer, well, world football on the field in Nigel Goodwin. Goodwin with a corner kick. Knocked away. Guerrero is going to get there before Roberto can. Or is that Maria? That is Maria. Cesar. Up to Guerrero. Long cross towards Fati. Tasevski's going to get there, though. To Uche. Gives it back to Bates. He taps up to Barbosa. Back to Bates. That was dangerous. Uche to Augusto. Out to Grasmov. Cuts inside. Almost dispossessed. Gets the ball back in the center of the field, and he's trying too hard. That is youth coming into play there. 19 years old, and all he sees is the goal. Uche off the free kick to Tonho. Grasmov. Up into space for Roberto. He gets it back to Tasevski. Crosses it in. Maria's there, and it was a soft header just too wide of the goal. Very even game so far. Barcelona is sitting a little bit further back than usual, but that's because we're very aggressive. Pereira loses the ball. Adeliba knocks it forwards towards Goodwin when Barbosa is there. Gets it to Augusto. Back to Kerma. Centers it to Tonho. Long pass towards Maria. Back to Pereira. He's at the top of the box. Takes the shot and he scores. Nice work, Stefan. Man, if he hadn't been injured, he'd be double-digit goals and probably double-digit assists by now, too. Nice. Van den Eyck didn't even react. Coming up on the half, we're nursing a 1-0 lead. And we're doing a really good job. Grasmov has to, well, Grasmov doesn't have to stay in. And actually, it's 60 minutes in. We're going to take him out. Kleber's out for too many yellow cards. But we'll bring on Pisano. This was a very quiet game. Just the 2 highlights, really. Maria gets it to Roberto. Up to Pereira and Van den Eek out. Pereira couldn't handle it, just ended up knocking it forward and wiped an Eek out. Oh, Mahmoud steps in front of that. Back to Fati. Up to Vinicius. And he gets it one. Well, there's a guy who could still be playing for us if he wanted to stay. Mahmoud was the first player in the save we spent big money on. He was definitely worth it. Uche knocks it forward. Roberto to Maria. Late goal, fellas. Let's go. And he's fouled by Cesar. He's not fouled. Adaliba picks up the loose ball. Gives it back to Van den Eek out. Towards Goodwin. Barbosa gets it to Augusto. Over to Kerma. Augusto cuts inside, and he gives it away again to Mahmoud. Vinicius again gets him. Kickoff highlight. Barbosa. Back to Uche. Pisano. Fati dispossesses him. Pisano gets it back. Tanjo back to Pisano. To Augusto. Up into space for Tisevsky. On the right. Pisano in the box. Centers it. Augusto. Tanjo. Soft shot right at Van den Eek out. Eek out rolls it out to Vinicius. He gets it to Le Guin. Centers it to Goodwin. Into space Le Guin. Loses it. Pereira. Long pass. Tisevsky across the field. Driving forward. It's 4-on-3. Feeds Pisano. Wow, what a shot. Holy cow, that was a laser beam. Near post. Oh, Zusha from just outside the box. And it's headed over. Good grief. For as few highlights as there were the first 90 minutes of the game, the last is... Le Guin's off, but that's not going to matter much because they're going to blow the whistle here. Unless Maria can somehow manage to score here, but no, he shoots it right at Van den Eek out. Corner kick in... 84th, 90th, and 91st minute goals to preserve the draw, which means Barcelona is still in first place. Because of goal differential. I think, yeah. We can check that out. Result between teams, goal difference. Result between teams, goal difference. And they have a 11-point advantage over us in goal difference. Which seems kind of odd because we've got the second highest number of goals in the league, but our defense is sixth best, so that's why. So, let me save this here. And then we're going to be back with our Arsenal match. And I may need to find something to sacrifice. So, back in a bit. Well, Augusto is out because he has too many yellow cards in the Champions League, so... And with the injuries, it's not our best squad. We'll take a look at it here. We're going to play the 3-4-3 today. I want all three of my forwards on the field, so they all have a chance to score. We got Bates in goal, Uche, Navarro, and Barbosa as the defensive back three. Pereira, Tanjo, Veerman, and Gerasimov as the midfielders. Maria, Pisano, and Roberto up top as the strikers. After that, bench is a bit thin. I'll be the first to admit it, but we can switch formations to the 4-2-4 fairly easily out of this. Two subs and we're pretty much set. So let's get it done. And I totally skipped the locker room talk. Way to go, Jellicoe. Of course, maybe that's what we need. Grasimov. Tonho. Back to Barbosa. All the way back to Bates. Uche to Tonho. Back and forth. Uche gives it away to Muriel. Gerritsen. Tonho dispossesses him. Gets it to Roberto. Gets by the defender. And he scores. Oh, 43 seconds in. That's what we need. 3 more. Just like that, guys. Nice job by Tonho dispossessing Gerritsen. Roberto just bumps it past the number 5, who's going to be beating himself up over getting beat that easily. Lazarbal. Bates. Nice stop. He throws it out to Pereira. Cuts inside. Big hole for him to go through. Pisano. Oh, we're 2 goals. 2-0 in 6 minutes. Nice move by Pereira, cutting inside there. And Pisano avoids it, he avoids the tackle, gets to Pisano, and he scores. Corner kick for Arsenal. Navarro knocks it away. Muriel. Dispossessed, but Larzabal gets it. Dispossessed by Pereira, but he gets it back. Watkis. Over to Muriel. Drops it off to Martinson. Back to Larzabal. To Watkis. To Torsia. To Watkis. They're moving backwards. Abanda out on the left. Crosses it in. Uche knocks it away. Pereira has it. And he's dispossessed by Muriel. Cuts inside. Off Bates and in for the goal. Nuts. I don't know what. 5 is Uche, I think. Let me check here. Yeah, 5 is Uche. I don't know what the heck he was doing. See if we can't get one more before the half, guys. Abanda to Bordas. Back to Abanda. Larzabal. Cuts inside. Passes off to Watkis. He gets out to Muriel. Muriel almost loses it. Cuts inside. What the hell is Uche doing? I can't. What the hell is Uche doing? He's playing so far off of him. It's not even funny. We got off to a good start. We're having a good game. But Uche is just... stayed away from the tighter marking because we get enough yellow cards as it is. Muriel to Janino. Larzabal. Son of a gun. Tighter marking. On flipping real. Abanda. Dispossessed by Grasimov. Gets it up to Roberto. It's 3-on-2. Takes the shot right at Moises. Torsia knocks it away. Juninho. Harley has the ball. Gets it to Muriel. Uche playing well off again. Juninho, and that's the game. And if it wasn't the game before, that's the game now. That's the save. Pisano. Up to Roberto. Got by the defender. Shoots it right at Moises. Martinson knocks it away. Veerman's there, and it bounces off Martinson. Goes in for the goal. At least it looked like it bounced off Martinson. I don't know why they're not calling that an own goal. Gerritsen to Bordas. To Puglisi. To Harley. To Obanda. Calvel gets the ball after being challenged by Gerasimov. Juninho to Harley. To Gerritsen. Back to Juninho. Out to Obanda. He gets it to Calvel. Bates a very nice save. Calvel gets it, but he's dispossessed by Navarro. Gerasimov. Barbosa. That was a weird transition. Gerasimov bombed it forward and then it went to this. Bates holding it up. Throws it out to Pereira. Gets it to Pisano. Over to Maria. He's got help. Instead, he's going to take the shot, and Moises directs it just wide enough left. Uche's on a... We're 71 minutes in. Uche's on a 5-3. The problem is, the only person I have to replace him is Macchiati, and of all the games for Ahmed Uche to just not show up. We had a chance until they scored, which sounds trite, but that's the truth. I mean, we're playing like this now. If this was an even game, off the post and couldn't get there in time. If we hadn't given up those 4 goals at Arsenal, instead we're going to lose by 5 goals on aggregate. Navarro to Gerasimov. And the highlight ends. Alfinetti to Watkis. Gets by the defender and pushes it just wide left. And that is it. Really even game statistically. That 4-0 loss at Arsenal just did us in. As much as I want to discipline him, I can't. So I'm going to save the game here, and we're going to come back and discuss what's going to happen next. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to finish the season offline. After the Athletic Club game, we'll do a season review. We'll look at some of the players, past and present. And after that, I'm going to resign, and the resignation will be the last act of my tenure at Hyen. And then what I like to do is sim out 2 and 5 years. Those will be individual episodes as well. And we'll wrap the save up. And then hopefully the beta for FM21 will be ready in about a week or so after this gets posted. And the last 2 episodes of the save get posted. And then we'll get the beta save underway. So, the draw against Barcelona, I could live with. This Arsenal performance, our Champions League performances the past few seasons have just, you know what? We lost to Arsenal here. Quarterfinal, we lost to Bayern. Lost in the knockout round to Lyon. Lost in the knockout round to Bayern. Lost in the knockout round to Schalke. Lost in the knockout round to Bayern. Didn't get out of the group stage here. And then, when we got to the Europa League, lost in the second knockout round to Man City. First knockout round in Nantes. Quarterfinals against Eindhoven. We've never been able to put it together to get past that point. So, that is what I'm going to do. So, I was going to fine Uche for his poor performance, but he's already been fined because he picked up 3 yellow cards. So, that said, if you did like what you've seen and heard, please have a like, subscribe to the channel for more content. Questions, criticisms, comments, leave those down below. I will answer those as fast as I can. And we'll be back later in the day with the next episode with me in charge. So, we'll see you in a little while. Thanks for watching.